Right, we're using the Harvey's map today then. Hello. Right, we're 9 miles in. We're a little bit concerned. There's Lucy. 1.5 miles further than I thought, which isn't the end of the world. Hello. Right, we're on the way. We're on the way to the South Downs today. We're just heading out for a 10 mile out overnight camp and then a 10 mile back. We've got Marley in the back. And we're heading to a place called Cocking. No sniggering at the back. And it gives me a good chance to try out the new GoPro, which I'm recording this on now, and then try out my new editing software on my Mac when I get it back. So 2 birds with 1 stone really, and a nice wild camp as well. So hopefully the weather's looking good. It said it's really nice tomorrow. I'm hoping to get a sunset, try the time lapse out, and we should be there in about half an hour. So I'll speak to you later. Right, here we are, Cocking Hill car park, next to this lovely burnt out car. Nice, isn't it? And we're just getting ready, getting the backpacks on. And there is the actual South Downs way. Obviously you can go left or right. We are heading across the road and up there. So, should be good. We'll head off in a minute. Right, as we've got Marley with us today, he's got his Easy Dog backpack on, raring to go as usual. But fair's fair, he carries his own food, all his own snacks and his own bowl. We carry his water. But there you go. If you've got a dog, they work brilliantly. Really good. He's used one for years and used to use it on the mountain bike with me, and it does the job really well. Okay, we've just joined the South Downs. That way goes to Winchester or Chichester, whichever it is. Queen Elizabeth Country Park. And this is the way we're going, crossing the 286, is it? South Downs Way, Littleton Farm, 5.5 miles. There you go. Watch out when you're crossing the road. And off we go. Quite a weight on today, I reckon I've got probably 25 pounds or something, quite a lot. Ridden this a few times on a mountain bike and it is hard. Everyone thinks this is an easy ride. There's no way this is an easy ride. You're uphill, 5 minutes on the flat and then downhill and uphill again. Just setting up my GPS, just doing the usual, holding it out 45 degrees for about a minute or two, and you can see the accuracy there at the top right hand side. It's down to 15 feet, 14 feet, it's getting better. Now you just wait until it stabilises really. So 11 feet accuracy, good enough for me. Right, let's reset everything. Trip data time as averages, yes. Clear current track, yes. And that's it. So now I go to the map. That's where we are. And we'll head off. Lock the screen. Job done. Right, we're using the Harvey's map today. They do a specific South Downs one. And there we go. All the way round you get drinking water taps. So if you're wild camping, you don't have to fill up with water. Look on the map. See where the taps are. This one's at Cocking. Next camp, Burriton Farm. So,
or Amberley in that way.
Yeah, or Amberley this way, sorry. How about that for a view? Lovely rolling English countryside. I've done quite a few videos now in Wales and in the lakes, so thought I'd do down my neck of the woods for a change. So we came south. Oh, nice new sign. There you go. Angry mum. Hello. Cute. Look at the condition. Hello. Good boy. Oh, you're warm, aren't you? Want a drink, Marley? Yeah. Good boy. I should mention we're going west to east, heading towards Eastbourne. Right, we're a couple of miles in, about 2.2 miles. We've just been climbing steadily the whole time, came from that way. And if you do come by mountain bike, there isn't so many of these, but there's a million gates. So if you've got one of these bob trailers, I seriously think twice about doing the South Downs way with your trailer. It's a pain, some of the styles. There's a sign. You don't even need a map on this one. It's so well signposted. A lot of them have been replaced. I've noticed good new signs. Lovely weather. We should get a lovely sunset, I hope. Posh farmers around here. Loads of money. Right, you lot, go on. Right. There we go. All right. That. Bigger burner rather than the little one. There we go. Coffee time. Judging by that on the map, there's Duncton, so we have to be about here. Just going along the edge of the forest, open field on the... Yeah, we're just here. Yeah. Okay, cool. Right, just had a lovely sandwich, cup of coffee. Another sign on the South Downs. That's where we had the coffee, and that's where we're headed. Right, onwards. Good boy. Gorgeous fields of corn. Stunning evening, but we didn't realise quite how late it was. It must be pushing about 20 past, 6:30 now. Obviously we've still got time, but we wanted to go to the pub first, and we've still got a good 5 miles to go to the pub, so we're getting a bit of a wriggle on. Say that again? Oh yeah, there we go, you heard it. Heard it from the horse's mouth there. We will be going to the pub. We're just crossing the road at Littleton Farm there. Across the road diagonally, again South Downs way. Oh, we've just reached the Slindon Estate National Trust. Again, brilliantly signposted, you cannot go wrong. Right, it does say keep your dog on a lead here, but there's no stop grazing, I can't see any. And he always comes back anyway. He's not a Benton, that's for sure. There's a good landmark. the masts, and then what we're going to do is we got about 3 miles to go until we reached, I think it's the River Arun, isn't it, Luke?
Yeah, near the town Amberley.
Yeah, so we're heading to Amberley, to the pub, and we'll just nip back and set up camp. But unfortunately I'm not going to get my time-lapse sunset because the sun's behind that cloud. We're going to be in a valley. Unfortunately it's going to be too late, but like I said, there's a sunset every day. Yeah, carrying all this. Okay, we've just gone through the car park, and this is leading up Bignor Hill. I don't know, I think it's Bignor Hill car park, I'm not sure. But there's a sign there that says we've still got 5 miles to go to Amberley. Now we're a little bit concerned, hoping it's not quite, we're not quite going to Amberley, we're not quite going that far, but not far off. If that's the case, we are behind. So there is a chance we might not make it to the pub, but there is a nearer pub in Horton, so we could turn off on the road. But as usual, a little bit of a cock up. Right, we're 9 miles in. As you can see, sun's still up. Hot air balloon. I don't know if you can see because of the sun. If I block it, maybe. They're the masts that we passed on the left. Look, come down this way. So a couple of miles to go. I thought it was 10. It turns out to be 11. All's well that ends well. There's a pint waiting for us at the end of this, or at least a bottle of red. Well, I've just found a campsite for the night, so in fact there is a campsite down there, but it's not wild camping, is it? We're going to camp in this field, just on the left hand side of the trees. And that ultimately is our destination, the pub, across the bridge. Across to the pub down there, because we want a drink, and we'll be 11 miles by then. And then we'll take a slow walk back up here, probably be dark by then, so I've put a waypoint on the GPS. And we're going to set up camp probably in the dark. It doesn't really matter, we've only got stoves and stuff. Right, looking forward to that point. You go. Are you? You're alright.
Yeah, I'm good. Just stink.
Do you?
Yeah.
Sweaty?
Yes.
We're heading back to the camp that I waymarked. We've had up a bottle of wine and a quick lager. But look, we're heading up. I doubt you can see this, but where my finger follows the line, there's a line where the trees follow the field up. We're just going to camp up there. There's Lucy. Look at that sunset. Marley's doing well. So yeah, only take us 10 minutes to set up the tents. No, not too bad. All gone to plan so far. 1.5 miles further than I thought, which isn't the end of the world. So it's all good. Hopefully you can see this. Dinner's cooking.
Very late.
Yeah, very late. What we have got, oh, classic Wayfarer Lancashire hot pot. Sorry, it's a nice easy way out tonight because we knew we were going to be late. So let's get this fired up. And there we go. Well, looks like dinner's served. There you go, there's dinner. Nice bit of sloppy hot pot all boiling in the bag. What have you got?
Vegetable curry.
Nice. Well, it's just gone midnight. We're packing up for the night. Temperature's dropped a bit, but it's fine. And it's a lovely clear night. So, see you in the morning. Morning. there's a sight. Told her it was fog. That's beautiful. And that's what wild camping's about. Well, it's about 20 to 7 in the morning. We've had a cup of coffee. We camped here last night. We set up about 10 o'clock. Down in that mist there, that's where the pub was that we stopped at. The River Arun runs through that valley there. It's a small campsite down the bottom. But you don't wake up to a view like this. Turn around. There's the setup there. There's Marley looking out of Lucy's tent. It really is a lovely place to wake up in the morning. We're going to start our breakfast in a minute. And it'll dry the tents off. It was very damp last night. Right, we're all packed up. That's where we camped. Sorry, there's Marley. Look, camouflage Marley. Looking good, mate. And hopefully, absolutely no trace we were here. There's the pub right in the glistening distance there with the fog cleared. And we're off. We're going to head back to the car. Good, wasn't it, mate? We're about 3 miles in. About 2.5. Heading up to the car park. But on this log here, if I go in until it moves, there's a lizard. And there you go, just to prove we've got him. There he is. Can you see him? Just basking. Look at that. Yeah. Well, that's us then, 9.5, just about to do 10 miles today. It's going to be 23 miles in total from yesterday. And we're on our last descent because down there, that silver dot below those buildings, that's where our car is. Yeah, been good. Right, back at Cocking Hill car park where we started. There's Marley recovering, drink of water. There's the burnt out car. So yeah, brilliant walk. We went from here virtually all the way to Amberley, went to the pub, crossed the river, went to the pub, had a lovely bottle of wine, and headed back up, retraced our steps, and camped at the top of the hill. So yeah, damn good walk. Thank you for watching.